Have you ever thought about how a single vitamin could change the way your body functions as you get older? For those of us over 60, ensuring adequate levels of vitamin B12 might just be one of the best ways to support our overall health. Surprisingly, many people overlook this essential nutrient, never realizing that its absorption declines with age, leading to potentially serious consequences. So, what exactly is vitamin B12 doing for us, and why should we be mindful of it in our daily lives? As we step into our 50s and beyond, our bodies undergo several changes. One critical shift is the gradual decline in the production of intrinsic factor, a protein in our stomach that is essential for the absorption of vitamin B12. Research has shown that this reduction can make it increasingly difficult for our bodies to get enough of this vital vitamin. Why does it matter? Vitamin B12 plays a significant role in maintaining healthy nerve cells and producing myelin, the protective covering around nerves. A deficiency can impair myelin synthesis, leading to neurological issues and increasing levels of homocysteine, an amino acid that may elevate cardiovascular risk. Understanding the mechanism of how vitamin B12 works in our bodies reveals why it's so essential after 50. First, let's consider the role of myelin. It acts like insulation for our nerves, ensuring efficient communication between the brain and the rest of the body. When myelin is compromised, we may experience symptoms like numbness, tingling, or cognitive decline. Therefore, maintaining adequate levels of vitamin B12 is essential for preserving the integrity of our nervous system. Second, research suggests that higher homocysteine levels can lead to increased cardiovascular risks. This is important for anyone concerned about heart health, especially as we age. Ensuring sufficient vitamin B12 may help to keep homocysteine levels in check, as the vitamin is crucial in converting homocysteine into safer substances our bodies can eliminate. Now that we understand why vitamin B12 is important, let's talk about how to include it in our diet. Fortunately, getting enough vitamin B12 is quite manageable, especially if we focus on food sources rather than supplements. Foods rich in vitamin B12 include animal products like fish, meat, poultry, eggs, and dairy. A serving of fish, such as salmon or trout, which is about the size of your palm, can provide a generous amount of B12. If you enjoy eggs, just 2 large eggs can give you a significant boost. For those who prefer plant-based diets, fortified foods like cereals and plant-based milk are available, and they can be great alternatives. Remember, a balanced diet is always the best approach. Ensuring variety in your meals will not only help you get sufficient vitamin B12 but will also support your overall nutritional needs. Aim for a colorful plate filled with various food groups so that you can maximize your nutrient intake. While vitamin B12 is critical, it's essential to approach this information with a balanced perspective. Not everyone is at equal risk for deficiency. Those following strict vegan diets, for example, should be particularly vigilant since plant-based foods generally lack natural vitamin B12. Additionally, older adults with certain health conditions or those taking medications that affect nutrient absorption should consult with their healthcare provider. It's crucial to recognize that this information is for general education and should not replace professional medical advice. Always check with your doctor to discuss your unique situation. As we recap, vitamin B12 is not just another nutrient, it plays a vital role in our nerve health and cardiovascular safety, especially for those of us over 60. The decline in intrinsic factor production can affect how well we absorb this vitamin, potentially leading to serious health implications. Including sources like fish, eggs, and fortified foods in our diets can help ensure we're getting enough. But remember, if you have any concerns or conditions that might affect absorption, it's essential to have a conversation with your doctor. So, as you plan your next grocery run, keep this in mind: vitamin B12 is a friend you don't want to overlook. Think about sharing this information with someone over 50 who might benefit from understanding its importance. Together, we can help each other lead healthier, more informed lives as we embrace this exciting chapter of life. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on more evidence-based insights that can help you thrive after 50. As we delve deeper into the significance of vitamin B12, it's important to understand that this essential nutrient does more than just support nerve health and cardiovascular risk management. It also plays a role in the production of red blood cells and DNA synthesis, processes that are fundamental for our overall vitality as we age. When we discuss the formation of red blood cells specifically, we find that vitamin B12 is crucial for preventing megaloblastic anemia, a condition that can lead to fatigue and weakness. This is particularly relevant for seniors, as we naturally become more prone to fatigue due to the myriad changes our bodies undergo as we age. Research has associated adequate levels of vitamin B12 with improved energy levels and mood stabilization. A deficiency may lead to feelings of lethargy, depression, or even confusion as our cognitive functions begin to decline. By ensuring we consume sufficient amounts of this vitamin, we are not only supporting our physical health but also fostering emotional well-being. Let's explore a study that revealed an interesting connection between vitamin B12 and cognitive health in older adults. In this study, participants who maintained higher levels of vitamin B12 over a prolonged period exhibited slower declines in cognitive function compared to individuals with lower levels of the vitamin. The researchers speculated that this could be linked to the nutrient's role in myelin production. The protective myelin sheath surrounding our nerves is essential for proper signal transmission within the brain. Any deterioration can lead to cognitive impairment, increasing the risk of conditions like dementia. An adequate supply of vitamin B12 may just be a factor in shielding our brains from the ravages of age-related decline. Now, let's break down how vitamin B12 interacts with our metabolism, particularly in the context of energy production. Methylcobalamin, one of the active forms of vitamin B12, is involved in metabolizing fatty acids and amino acids. It also operates as a cofactor in the production of energy from carbohydrates. This means that when we consume foods rich in vitamin B12, we are supporting our energy levels and metabolism simultaneously. For those of us trying to maintain an active lifestyle in our 60s and beyond, this energy component cannot be overstated. Think about a common scenario: a group of friends in their 60s who gather regularly for a community exercise class. They support and motivate one another, but one individual frequently struggles with lack of energy and general fatigue. After some discussions, they decide to investigate their dietary habits. It turns out the fatigued friend often skips breakfast, limiting their nutrient intake and missing out on essential vitamin B12 found in eggs or fortified cereals. Once this person incorporates more of these vitamin B12-rich foods into their routine, an interesting phenomenon occurs. Over the following weeks, they gradually regain energy and become an integral part of their fitness group, illustrating just how pivotal this nutrient can be in maintaining an active lifestyle as we age. It is also worth mentioning that vitamin B12 plays a role in the synthesis of neurotransmitters, which are critical for communication between nerve cells. This aspect is particularly important as we grow older, as the health and functionality of our brain is paramount for quality of life. Studies have indicated that adequate levels of vitamin B12 may contribute to higher production of serotonin and dopamine. This, in turn, may enhance mood and cognitive functions. A community group of seniors shared their experiences in a nutrition workshop led by a dietitian, and many reported feeling sharper and more mentally alert after increasing their intake of B12-rich foods. Their stories highlight a collaborative effort toward better nutrition that also led to shared engagement in community activities. Beyond dietary sources, some individuals may also consider fortified foods, particularly those who are following a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle. Nutritional yeast, a favorite among plant-based eaters, is often fortified with vitamin B12 and can be used to add a cheesy flavor to dishes without the use of dairy. A sprinkle on a salad or pasta can go a long way in securing that vital nutrient. Fortified plant milks, breakfast cereals, and nutritional supplements ensure that those who do not consume animal products can still achieve adequate levels of vitamin B12, supporting their unique dietary choices while promoting well-being. But let's not forget the importance of balance and moderation. While it is crucial to prioritize vitamin B12 in our diets, it's also essential not to overlook other important vitamins and minerals. Foods rich in vitamin D and calcium, for example, support our bones, and powerful antioxidants like vitamin C and E help combat oxidative stress. Integrating a variety of nutrient-dense foods leads to a holistic approach to health that is vital for those over 50. Now, it's critical to address aspects where caution is warranted. Although vitamin B12 is generally regarded as safe, some individuals may have specific conditions that change how this vitamin is processed in their bodies. For example, people with certain gastrointestinal disorders, such as Crohn's disease or those who have had gastrointestinal surgeries, might struggle with absorption. In such cases, consulting with a healthcare provider is essential, as they can recommend personalized strategies to ensure adequate vitamin levels. Another note of caution involves supplementation. While dietary sources are preferable, some individuals might consider B12 supplements. If you find yourself in discussions about these supplements, always remember to approach them wisely and understand that not all supplementation is necessary or beneficial to everyone. Some people may experience side effects or interaction with medications. Consulting with a healthcare provider to assess individual needs reinforces the idea that while general education is helpful, tailored medical advice is imperative. Returning to the essence of our conversation, vitamin B12, particularly for those over 60, forms the backbone of not just nerve health but emotional and cognitive vitality. It acts as a crucial connecting point within our body's systems and is an integral player in the maintenance of our energy levels, mood, and overall well-being. As we make mindful choices about the foods we consume, we empower ourselves to embrace this next chapter of life with strength and vitality. So, what can we do starting today? Keeping an eye out for foods rich in vitamin B12 during your next grocery run, a simple handful of fish or 2 eggs can offer a substantial contribution to your intake. Prepare meals with these foods in mind, and consider sharing a nutritious dish with friends or family members. Invite them to join you in making informed dietary choices. In closing, as we continue to navigate the intricacies of aging, let's remember that our food choices hold the key to enriching our health. Reinforcing the role that vitamin B12 plays opens doors to a more vibrant experience in our golden years. Remember to check in with your healthcare provider for personalized recommendations, and as you think about your next grocery haul, be sure to include vitamin B12-rich foods. Your body and mind will thank you. And before we wrap up, if you found this information valuable, consider subscribing to our channel for more insights on nutrition and longevity tailored to help us thrive after 50.